Alright, I'm trying to figure out what kind of build I want to do with this. Currently, I'm just messing around on my hybrid. This is what I bought the artifact for, but I definitely could go to precision build later. Um, let's see. Where's that? So, while in combat, 50%, the maximum gain 1%. Stack. Few seconds. Okay. So, okay. Oh yeah, we're live. We're live. Trying to figure out this what kind of build to do with this. See if we can go with my hybrid for now, and then let me see. Because so far, what I've seen, you definitely might have to change your loadout a little bit because you'll probably need to put on a shield. So let's say I hit my buff, activates it, but um, once you start seeing that, you need to hit a shield to give yourself more time.
Scanning.
Might have to change some things on my tactical mods also, or hit my ultimate mod. But it does take your health down real quick, so those healers are gonna be working. Still holding out because I still just trying to get a hang of it, but I'm not seeing anything too crazy like it'll be OP, but I'm definitely leaning towards probably having to go precision. This is just something I was going to replace the Gym of Horrors with on my hybrid build, but I gotta try to mess around with some of my arts, and thankfully I have quite a few to mess around with. So let's say, even though it's one of my favorites, let's say I took off the HUD, and let's throw on Venom Wrist, see if that helps out a little bit. And I was hoping, throw my let's call it my robot. I was hoping that it would be like an Omega replacement, but I'm not sure. For a hybrid? What? You guys haven't been doing hybrid right. I hit like that. Like high end on my hybrid, depending, I might get up to like 19, 20, but then when my Omega's on cooldown, that bad boy will drop to like 10. So yeah. So it's averaging about like say 15. But work to do on getting used to this. Because that's the thing. Because the biggest thing for me is I need something. I wouldn't say as effortless as might, but that puts up the numbers that actually make me feel like I'm getting bang for my buck. Because like this is just my might build real quick. So let's just say start off here.
Scanning.
Alright, so with that, see how easy that was? Now, this one, let's see what we can try off. I have to rework some stuff. Let's say keep trans, tend to, where's that? Throw in a new one. And what else should I have on there? Venomous? I don't know. I'm not sure of that. Ooh, I'm seeing a lot of people use. I'll go with Venomous for now. Traveling in precision. Now here's the question. Do you still use Omega? Or, well, when your precision builds, do you use Omega or just raw dog and precision? Because I could take off the gem, which I just used because, I'm difficult, and put Omega back on. Let me get out of here. It's crowded. Okay, that's what I was trying to get towards, because I was going to try to use it as like Omega turret. So like, since I've noticed that it helps out, you don't have to give up a power to put a shield on to give yourself some more time when you're not getting the debuff. Like right now, when those come out, you have to shield. Should take you down.
Scanning.
Let me stop messing around. Let me go full precision. Well, 10, 2, no Venom, AUG, and Scrap. I'll try that in a second. Alright, so, wait, I forgot some stuff. Let's go. weapon. Let's just do these real quick. Iconic, Al. Purified, Dcuo. I don't use I don't need anything else, I don't think. Maybe just if we want to swap out that. Yo, what's up, Bill? Oh yeah, that's the artifact. Once you build up stacks, it's kind of like Linares. It'll take down your health. But it doesn't kill you though, like Linares. Iconic power stats. So we're gonna go full precision, damage, and superpower precision. And just because I use that, I'll throw in. I'll keep a couple off in case I want to change something. Throw it in the mic. All right. So now I'm gonna try this one real quick, but typically, just me being hard-headed, I'm using the Gem of Horrors. See, because I wanted to see if this actually helped this one out a little bit because it's precision-based. Trans, Tantu, Venom, and the new arts. Let me change something real quick. Whatever. Light? Alright, give me a second. Alright, so for this one, I might currently and my prec. Okay, let's take off these off-brand ones I've been using. Take off. So you said scrap. And EOG. Alright. Let's see. Alright. So what am I going to do different with this? Well, let me see. This is just something wild I'm trying right now. Man, everybody's in here today. Go out and do some raids. All right.
Calculation completed.
You know what we're gonna do? Let me get a notepad and let me just take what my precision is before I start getting buffed, and then I look at it after, like I start go through my rotation. Wait 1 second. Alright, everything's cooled down. Let's see. Okay, there's nothing going on. Alright, so baseline prec. Let's go with prec. And let's just get my mic down. Light went up. And crack. Look, it's going down. Three, 6, 0. Alright, so my might and crack went up, but it's going down now. So it's definitely a buff. But I just need to find the right goal to make it work for me. Alright, let me try something real quick. So let's take off the Sinestro's ring, put that on, and put that there, and that should be it. Now, baseline for this one is nice. So this one is 6, 6, 1, 3, 8, 1, and the prec is 2, 3, 1, 3, 7, 2. Alright. That takes it up to 9. Murdered my health. So one thing about it is I was thinking like you know, certain artifacts like Lunaris, once you cast your finisher, I believe it gives you health back, but this doesn't really seem to do any of that. It's just you need your healer on this one.
Scanning.
Well, what it's saying, you can probably use it on a tank, but I know you're gonna be, from what I've seen so far, you're gonna be making healers mad because even if I, let's look at what it says. So, combat, your health is about 50%. You gain the stacks, right? But there's nowhere in here where I see that it says you get health back. So you'll be cutting your own health down 50%. And it'll just start slowly tricking back down. So you'll be stressing your healers a little bit. But you'll gain might, precision, restoration, and defense per stack. So it can be viable, but yeah, you definitely need a healer. Definitely need a healer. Because I think, yeah, because once you start going and your health drops, those stacks fall off real quick. So let's see, we're at 600. Let me get out of combat. That's just how it works. You need a weapon buff because it helps your precision. Now on your loadout, you probably, yeah, I definitely think so. You're gonna need your weapon buff because the artifact works like, okay, when you hit your weapon buff, besides giving precision, it gives you time where you're not taking the dots of damage on your health, so it gives you like a break from it. But the same thing, you're going to need a shield, which will be easy for a tank. It does the same thing. So like whenever, let's say I start building it, I'll get the bonus precision right there, but if I hit my shield, it'll disappear while my shield is up for a couple seconds, and then I'm not taking damage. Now, if you're a tank, you'll probably be able to rotate multiple shields, but I think it is like a certain amount of seconds of a cooldown, but you'll have more shields to play with. But for me, it looks interesting. I mean, I definitely want to keep playing around with it to find something that works for me on my build. No, I don't have my ultimate mod in right now. Actually, no, I do have it in. I'm lying. I do have it in. Yeah, I have the shield mod in. Now, what I'm thinking too is because I don't have all my ultimate mods, so that might actually kick up my damage once I have everything else in. And still, like I said, I have a lot of artifacts I'm going to mess around with, and then try to find something. But because there's. Let me go back to my hybrid. Because typically, what I was planning on doing was, I like this art, even though it's not it's old. It's just like playing around with it. I was planning on replacing this, or if I was going to get crazy, I was going to take off trans and put the new art on, and just work it from there. But I haven't seen anything too crazy yet from it. I don't know. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to test. I was looking at it yesterday because when I was just looking at the art, I was wondering if like something like what's it called, dampening field would actually trigger it, but I can go make some and just test it out. Um, but if you look in the description, I don't think it says shield anymore. It just says protects. So I was thinking if maybe that works like that, you could use it in your on your trinket bar and just pop it when you need it. It gives you that extra time, so you wouldn't have to keep more than one shield on your loadout if you're not a tank. Let me see. What do I need for dampening field? Alright. I need one silicone wafer. We'll just test it out, see what it does. Alright. I doubt it, but who knows? Well, it didn't pop, so that was a bust.
Calculation computed.
I've seen some other people on precision use like what's it called? Quizlet. Take off this gem, put on Quizlet. Yes, it's alive.
Scanning.
Yeah, I was thinking like I have the stuff to do a supercharger build, but look how fast my health got annihilated. That is crazy work. It's like, okay, here's the thing. I'm thinking, so I think it might have to tweak it because if you have a group of people like this, imagine trying to be a healer to heal all these people when everybody's dropping to 50% randomly. Or and then if the healer's spamming, the troll's gonna be in trouble.
Scanning.
Oh yeah. Now, because you know what? There's always going to be that one person who's going to be extra. Imagine this plus they're going to try to use a Linares. They're just going to die. They're just dead.
Calculation.
All right, let me look at my. I didn't even mess around with my what's it called? My allies. All right, let's go with my hybrid. So let's go with a supercharged build. So for me, I'd use supercharge. Get rid of that one. And what's the other one I use for this? I think those two are good. And then oh yeah, that's nice work. All right, so we're gonna go with scrap. Beep. ELG. Take off. See, that's the thing. It's like, do I want to use Omega or just try Prec, straight Prec? All right, and that's the case. I'm gonna have to take that bad boy down. I gotta finish these things. All right. So with that, so I'm still thinking I see a lot of Prec players use what's it called? Super speed. to help out with the clipping, but I hate super speed for this character, so I'm just trying to make do. Alright, so I'll just move you here. I need my shield. And I don't know, just throwing on a finisher. Or no, throw on a quick supercharge that cooldown, so word of power. And then I'll just use that. Alright. You know, these people are always okay. So let's go with oh yeah, I hate all that stuff. I mean, because I tried to do the clipping with gadgets, but it wasn't. Mess around and get a hand.
Scanning calculation completed. Calculation completed.
Let's see. Let's try and put on. What the heck was it on there? Let's take off Quizlet and put on Trans.
Scanning. Calculation completed.
I'm definitely noticing the build back is better with Quizlet on there. But the thing about gadgets is, if I wanted to use, let's say, the supercharged generator, it encases, and that'll be a problem serving the stuff. Well, that'll be a problem testing anyway because it'll keep trapping my stuff. Let's see, go with. Let's see. So let's say so when you hit the weapon buff, you'll get the immunity, but it's only for 5 seconds. Right? But once you hit your shield, you get a longer immunity. And let's say what I'm using now with the ultimate mod, it gives me a chance to hit my shield more often, but also the immunity part is has a cooldown of 15 seconds. So you kind of have to bounce between the two, and then counting shields. So like definitely like with tanks, you'll have more chance to do that because DPS. I don't want to have 2 shields on my bar, but I don't know. Let me just try with my build. Let's say. Do I want to take off my candle? Or let's take off candle this time. That means. We'll just throw on a quick super. Analyze. Okay, that's what I have. Oh, I forgot to put on my shield.
Calculation completed. Calculation completed. Scanning.
Alright, let me put on my shield real quick. Yeah, that'll do it. See the health? I've got to try to avoid the health drop.
Scanning.
So I'm gonna have to get the timing down and mess around with stuff. But
Scanning. Calculation completed.
I think, yeah, still got some stuff to work on, but we'll see. We shall see. But I've got a video call I got to do in a little bit, so I'm gonna take a break and then I'll hop back on.